Hi students, I welcome you all to my channel Abrar sir classes. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿನ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಈ ಥರ ಇದೆ. ಇಫ್ ಎ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ 1.6 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of -19 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Q is equal to 1.6 ಇಂಟು 10 to the power of -19 ಕೂಲಮ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, flows per second through any cross section of any conductor. The current will be current. What is I is equal to? We know I is equal to Q by T. Okay, Q is how much? 1.6 into 10 to the power of -19 coulomb per second. Per second means divided by 1. Okay, this is second. What is coulomb per second? Is nothing but amperes. Therefore, I is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of -19 ampere is the right answer. This is the right answer for this problem. Now let us do the second problem. Second problem only ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದಾರಪ್ಪ? Now here the number of electrons passing through a heater wire in 1 minute. 1 minute, how many seconds? 60 seconds are there. Okay, if it carries a current of ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? I is equal to 8 amperes. I is equal to, okay, we know I is equal to Q by T. That is nothing but Q andre NE by T. Okay, what is Q? Q is equal to N into E. Now from here I is equal to NE by T. Illinda we can simplify for N. Cross multiply ಮಾಡಿ I into T divided by E ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. I ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 8 into how many seconds? 1 minute ಗೆ 60 divided by E charge of electrons to 1.6 into 10 to the power of -19. Okay, that is nothing but 8 into 60 ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 480 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ into. Now remember this one, 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of -19 ಅಂದರೆ that is nothing but 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 ಅಂತ. Okay, the same thing can be written as what? 25 by 4 into 18. Okay, you can write this as 18. Okay, because what is 6.25? 6 1 by 4 is nothing but 25 by 4. The same thing can be written 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power of -19 andre the shortcut of writing this one in the numerator is 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18. That is nothing but 25 by 4 into 10 to the power of 18. So 1.6 into numerator ಬಂದಾಗ 25 by 4 into 10 to the power of 18 ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಅಲ್ವಾ? Now how many times it goes? 120. Okay, 120 into 25 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 3. 12 into 25 ಅಂದರೆ 300. 120 ಅಂದರೆ 3000 into 10 to the power of 18 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವೇನಪ್ಪ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 10 to the power of 3 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೊ 3 into 10 to the power of 21 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ n is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 21 is the right answer. Now next problem ನೋಡೋಣ. Now if charge flowing through a conductor is given by charge ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ. Q is equal to ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 1.5 T² ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ plus T ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, now what they are asking current. We know current I is equal to dq by dt. Okay, understood. That is equal to d by dt of Q ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಪ್ಪ? 1.5 T² plus of T. Understood. I is equal to what is differentiation of T² 1.5 into 2T ಆಗುತ್ತೆ into 2T. What is differentiation of T with respect to T? Understood. I is equal to 1.5 into 2 ಅಂದರೆ 3T plus of 1. Now you have to calculate the value of current at T is equal to how many seconds? At T is equal to 2 seconds calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Therefore 3 into 2 plus 1 is how much? I is equal to 3 plus 7 amperes is the right answer. 7 amperes is the right answer. Now next problem ನೋಡೋಣ. Now in hydrogen atom the electron moves in an orbit of radius ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ? 5 into 10 to the power of -11 meter ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. And speed ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Speed they have given speed is equal to v, that is equal to how much? They have given 2.2 into 10 to the power of 6 meters per second ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, now what is I is equal to? We know I is equal to Q by T. You have to calculate the equivalent current. What is t? T is time. Okay. What is speed is equal to? Speed is equal to distance by time. Right. Distance by time. Then what is time will be equal to? Time will be equal to distance by speed out there. Okay. Distance by speed. Right. T is equal to distance and rest of 2 pi r for a circle distance. Speed is given v. Okay. Therefore, q divided by t and rest to 2 pi r by v ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Now I is equal to q into v divided by 2 pi r. That is I is nothing but q andre ev by 2 pi r. This you have to remember. Okay. This if you remember it will be easier for you. I is equal to ev by 2 pi r. Now let us substitute the values. I is equal to E andre we know charge of an electron 1.6 into minus 19. V ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ? V they have given 2.2 into 10 to the power of 6 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ divided by 2 pi into radius ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? How much they have given the radius? 5 into 10 to the power of minus 11. Right. ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ 1.6 into 2.2 ಅಂದರೆ 3 point something and this is pi. Okay, this 1.6 2.2 pi I can cancel. 2 into 5 ಅಂದರೆ 10. Okay, 1 by 10 is how much? 0.1. See the answers where 1 is coming. Okay, this is the right answer. So the value of current is how many milliamperes? I is equal to 1.12 milliamperes. Like this you have to do it. Okay, 1.6 into 2.2 is approximately 3 point something, 3.5. Okay, pi is how much? 3.14. Alrenappa, because if you multiply 1.6 and 2.2 you are going to get something 3.5 something. Okay, that is approximately 3.1. We can cancel 1 divided by 5 into 200 10 out 1 by 10 is 0.1. You get this one. This is the right answer. Right. Next problem. What it is saying, in a closed circuit the current I, okay, at an instant of time t is given, I is given. How much is I is equal to 4 minus of 0.08 t ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, what you have to calculate? Number of electrons. Okay, you have to calculate number of electrons. We know I is equal to what? dq by dt. Right. Okay, and you can write dq is equal to I into dt. Okay, you have to integrate it. dq is equal to integration of I dt. Okay, this is 0 to q, limits of integration. This is 0 to t. This will be q is equal to integration of 0 to t. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ? How many seconds you have given? 50. Okay, how much is I? They have I given 4 minus of 0.08 t. 4 minus of 0.08 t dt. Now you have to integrate. How to integrate? What is the integration of 4 with respect to t is 4t ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು minus of 0.08. What is the integration of t with respect to t? T square by 2 ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ. Okay, now limits of integration 0 to 50 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, now q is equal to 4t minus of 0.04 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು divide this one. Okay, 0.04 t square 0 to 50. ಅಲ್ವೇನಪ್ಪ? Now apply limits. 4 into 50 minus of 0.04 into t square and 50 the whole square. ಅಲ್ವೇನಪ್ಪ? q is equal to, this is 4 into 50 minus of 0.04 into 2500. Q is equal to 200 minus 25 into 100 is 100 out. This is 100 coulomb. Okay, now what you have to calculate? Number of electrons. We know Q is equal to N into E. calculate n. How will you calculate n? N is equal to q by e. Alonappa. N is equal to how much is q? Just now we got 100 divided by how much is e? 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus charge, okay, of an electron. So I have told you, whenever you have 1.6, I have told you, okay, what is 1.1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 andre you can write 25 by 4 into 10 to the power of 18, or that is equal to 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 you can write directly. So into 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 andre this will come around, see the answers directly it is shown. 6.25 into 10 to the power of 20 is the right answer. Okay, next. Now one end of an aluminum wire, okay, one aluminum wire is there, okay, aluminum. What is given for aluminum? Okay, diameter ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ. Diameter is how much? 2.5 mm. ಅಂದರೆ 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಇದು. And then copper, okay, copper diameter ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Diameter 2 mm ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ. 2 mm ಅಂದರೆ 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು. The composite wire carries a steady current. Okay, current ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Current is given 6.25 amperes. The current density is, now they are asking current density. We know current density, okay, is nothing but current by area. Okay, aluminum, I'm writing aluminum. Okay, what is area? Pi r square. Okay, I by pi, diameter they have given, therefore d by 2 the whole square ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ I divided by pi d square by 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this will be equal to 4i by pi d square. This you have to remember, 4i divided by pi d square. Now current density 4i by pi d square ನೋಡೋಣ. 4 into current ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ? 6.25, okay, divided by pi into diameter of aluminum ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಪ್ಪ? 2.5, okay, into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 2.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3. I can write 2 times because square is there. Arunappa. Okay, now this 2.5 into 2.5 is how much? 6.25. That gets cancelled. Okay, how much is 4 by pi? 4 by pi will be approximately, how to calculate 4 by pi? Okay, this is 4 divided by pi into 10 to the power of minus 3 ಬಂದು minus 6. Okay, ಅಲ್ವೇನ್ರಪ್ಪ? Now whenever you have 4 by pi into 10 to the minus 6, how will you calculate? 4 by pi is how much? 4 by pi will be equal to approximately 1 point something you will get. Okay, 1 point, but here almost, see here 127 is here, 126, 125, you have to be careful. Therefore what we will do here, we will multiply by pi. 4 pi divided by pi into pi ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? pi square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That is equal into 10 to the power of ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? plus 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, how much is 4 pi? How much is 8 pi? 8 pi ಅಂದರೆ 25 ಅಪ್ಪ. Okay, 8 pi means how much? 25. Then how much is 4 pi will be equal to 25 by 2 ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ? 25 by 2, that is equal to how much? 4 into pi means approximately 12.5. Okay, now here what is value of pi square? Pi square andre approximately 10 you take. See here, you have to be very careful here. You can write the same thing as like this. 4 pi is nothing but how much? 4 pi is 25 by 2, right? 25 by 2. Now already here what is there? Pi square, I can write this as 10. Okay, 10. Understood? 25 by 25 by 20 and into 10 to the power of 6 is there. Now 25 by 20, it is very easy for us to calculate. How many times? 4 times. And how many times this is? Okay, 5 times. How much is 5 by 4? 5 by 4 is approximately you get 1.25. You are going to get 1.25 into 10 to the power of 6. Understood? Now here you have to be careful while calculating the current density of aluminum. Okay, once again I will tell you. Okay, 4 by pi is 4 by pi. You are going to get approximately 127. Here I have multiplied. See here, I have multiplied pi and pi here. That is 4 pi by pi square. Understood? 4 pi is how much? 12.5. 12.5, that's 25 by 2. How much we are getting here? 5 by 4. 5 by 4 is how much approximately? 5 by 4 approximately you are going to get 1.25 or 1.27. We can write 127 ampere per centimeter square. Okay, that is for aluminum. Now let us see for copper. How much is for copper? JCU is equal to again 4I by pi d square. Okay, 4I by pi d square. How much is 4 into current is how much? 6.25 they have given. Okay, 6.25 they have given, divided by pi into how much is the diameter? Diameter is given 2. 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Okay, this 4 gets cancelled, this 4 gets cancelled. 6.25 by pi. 6.25 by pi. Understood? How much is the value of 6.25 by pi? Is nothing but almost, there is nothing but 2 you are going to get. Okay, 2 you are going to get. Therefore it is equal to how much? 200 you are going to get. 200 you are going to get here. 200 ampere per centimeter square. This 200 you are going to get for. Okay, that is very important. See here, this is not the right answer. Okay, you may think that this is you are going to get 120. Okay, 5 by 4 is approximately 125 you are going to get. Now you have to calculate for copper also. Copper, how much you are getting? 200 ampere per centimeter square. Therefore the correct answer is 127 ampere per centimeter square for aluminium, and for copper it is 200 ampere per centimeter square. Because pi is 3.14, 6.25 by 3.14 andre 2. Okay, ampere per centimeter square is the right answer, and for aluminium it is 127 ampere per centimeter is the right answer. Like this you have to do it. Hope you understood. Okay, if you like this video, kindly ask the doubts in the comment box. Okay, like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you one and all. I wish you all the best for your Kcet examination.